If you've been a victim or witnessed workplace bullying, it can have a very detrimental effect on your mental, physical, social, and emotional health. The majority of bullying comes from managers and supervisors. The second most comes from coworkers. The remaining comes from when employees bully their supervisors or managers.
These bullies find different ways to control their workplace and the people in it and the environment. In this video, we're going to look at the 8 different types of bullies.
Hi, I'm Jeanette Bergeau.
And I'm Crystal Brown.
And we're a mother-daughter mediation team. Our Korero Solutions channel is dedicated to helping you become the leader both you and your organization deserve.
For the latest tips, tools, and advice, hit that notification bell so you get our latest content.
So the first type that we're going to look at is the screamer. Now, we'll all probably have had one of those experiences in our working life that we have heard quite an extremely loud conversation happen. Could be down the hallway, could have been right beside you. So the first part is someone that will use both the volume of their voice, or it could be the tone of their voice that makes it feel like you are being screamed at.
Our second bullying type is the two-faced person. These are the people that are nice and sweet to your face, will promise the world, and then they go behind your back and do whatever serves their purpose. So even though you might have a great relationship as it starts out with this person, all of a sudden you start hearing stories that they've gone behind your back or they've said something. Or if you're not victimized by this person, you got to make sure that you are not sucked into whatever stories they're telling you, because they'll go and act like somebody's friend and start eliciting information from them and come around and tell you, oh, did you hear so-and-so and she's not doing a very good job at this, or you know what is actually happening with him? You have to be very, very careful with this person because they can be extremely charming to your face, but they'll turn around and they will undercut you and insult you behind your back.
The third type is the critic. Now, it's okay to get positive feedback as to how you could do something better. That's done with the intention of helping you out, making sure that you're learning from your errors, mistakes, or when something needs to be changed. What we're looking at here is that critic that does it only to demean or degrade you, that they are superior to you both in knowledge, experience, understanding. They will usually publicly criticize you, and that way they feel that people around you will really understand that you don't quite know as much as they do, and they are far superior.
Our fourth type of bully is the hoarder. These people will withhold anything to prevent you from doing your job effectively. Yeah. This can be anything from tools to information and resources. What this could look like is they might receive that report that you really need in order to propel your work, and conveniently, they don't have it yet. Or if you need the company car, oh, sorry, I'm using it that weekend. These people will ensure that if they can't slow your progress down, they're going to do anything that they can in order to not make you look that good. That how did you not have that piece of information? How did you not have that statistic? Because, well, I have it right here. These people will usually try to call you out both by yourself and in front of other people to make you look like you're not that smart, or what, do you just not have the correct connections like I do?
Number 5 type is attention seeker. When you look at it, you think, wow, what was that reaction about? Where something that should have probably been a 2 to most people in the organization or most of your team members all of a sudden becomes that number 10. That the drama that they create around something that didn't go right or something that they didn't receive, or what could possibly happen in the end, they take that to a 10, and everybody knows that they're upset. So whether it's kicking a chair, banging a filing cabinet, throwing documents across the table or onto someone's desk. They're looking to draw attention to their behaviors. And sometimes they can be quite abusive.
Our sixth type of bullying is the complainer. Now, this person isn't just having a bad day or just giving you critiques. This person is truly finding absolutely everything that they can on a continual basis in order to cut down your ideas.
So where you can see this really come forward is if you're in a meeting and at the start of the meeting they ask for everybody's opinion and you offer your opinion and this individual stands up and is like, nope, that's not a good idea. We can't do that. There's no way we can go forward. And then come the end of the meeting, somebody else says it exactly the same way you did and makes the suggestion, and all of a sudden they're on board because they now have made this suggestion. If you see this as a repeated pattern, because sometimes in meetings people throughout the meeting will change their paradigm or their shift, but if in every meeting, every time you bring up a suggestion, it's knocked down and they will talk about all the negative aspects of it, but by the end of the meeting when somebody else proposes it or even in the middle of the meeting, it's now an accepted recommendation, that's when you start to see the pattern of what they're doing.
And this person doesn't offer constructive feedback. Like, I don't like your idea because here's the issues that I see. They just go, this is dumb, this is stupid, I don't like this, why are they even proposing
It'll
this?
never work.
Yeah, this is never going to work. Who do they think they are? And just really starts to get personal and attack you based upon this. Not, hey, we've tried that in the past and it hasn't worked. Here's my solution. This is not what we're talking about. It has become personal and repeated.
So for the seventh bullying type, we're going to look at the king and queen behaviors. So this is when the individual, based on their position within the company, their education, their number of years that they've been with the organization, that they have that feeling of superiority, that you will bow down to whatever they say or whatever their commands or demands are. Now, a lot of times this will happen, this type of bullying happens between coworker to coworker. You will see it in some of the cases where it's the employee to their manager or supervisor. So you got a new manager come in and it's, well, I've been here 17 years and I'm the expert in this field. So you need to listen to everything I have to say and I don't have to listen to you. Now, we rely on these people that have long-term service. We hire them because of their education level. We are looking for their level of knowledge within the company. Where this becomes detrimental is when they use it to not go forward with our thoughts, not make the changes we're recommending, not stand accountable to deliver what we are being held accountable to do, not playing as one of the team members, always feeling that, well, I don't have to enter the data because I've been here 15 years and I have my master's. It's, you're one of the team members and we're at the same pay level. So yes, that is part of your job. So when they use that superiority to really demean and degrade the staff that they are above doing what's actually expected of them.
A lot of times these people also have followers. They have the cliques that are in the workplace and they will use them in order
the loyal
to
servants.
Yeah, they will use them in order to make sure that anything that doesn't fit their agenda or what they want to achieve isn't done. So you have to be very careful because not only do these people have an opinion, they can also influence the opinions of the other people that are their very loyal followers. Yeah. Before we get into our last bullying type, if you recognize any of these bullying types within your workplace or are currently dealing with a bully, let us know in the comments below. What type of bully do you have in your workplace and what questions do you have about how to handle them? Take a second, if you've enjoyed this video so far, to hit that like and notification bell so that you are able to get our latest content and information. For more tips and tools to help you address bullying in the workplace, we've linked some resources below that will give you much more in-depth information as both a leader and somebody that's one of their coworkers. Our eighth bullying type can be extremely complex, and this is the sociopath and the narcissist. We're going to group these together because we're going to go more into depth on these two in later videos, as they are extremely difficult to deal with. These people are able to befriend people and create a lot of very surface level relationships. However, their relationships don't go much beyond the surface. These are hard people to truly get to know. They can take on a variety of the different bullying styles that we previously talked about, and they are extremely smart and cunning in how they actually deliver their style of bullying. If you've enjoyed this video, hit that like and subscribe button so that you can get our latest content.
Do something today that's going to change your tomorrow.
Until next time.